Thank you for being here. We're here with Carol Sane, the queen of the car scene.
Oh, my cutie sweetie, the king of the car scene.
She's also the lovely and talented queen of the insurance scene.
Yay!
We are here.
Sell more insurance than you can, I bet.
I think that was directed towards you, Gregory. Hello, Horse's Shop is first in chat. Buster Tim is second, and Gregory Salvatore is here.
Yay!
Gregory will be live right after we are. Don't miss that.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
We're here every Sunday and Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
DSW Joyride Productions.
Welcome.
We haven't seen you in a dog's age. How you doing?
Been missing you, guy. Now on this show, we start the show by shouting out some of the local upcoming car shows and cruise-ins. We're focusing mostly on those local car shows and cruise-ins that support children's charities and veterans charities, trying to get them more traffic. And we try to stay with 4 to 6 weeks away during the on-season. Of course, it's the off-season, so we'll be announcing some stuff that's a little far away. Then we move on to the, wait a minute, I'm sorry. I'm completely lost. I messed up my intro. I just totally messed up my intro.
Wow.
I'm distracted by beautiful shiny stuff. Look right here on the beautiful Vietnam Veterans Memorial three-wheeler behind us. That was such a great, it still is a great, wonderful vehicle at the World of Wheels, which we have lots of video still on our channel about that, and lots more video to come from the World of Wheels. But back to the show, the format of the show, what we're doing here. If you continue watching the show, you're going to see more shout outs for the hashtag Insanefriends live calendar and all the people that are on that and when they're live. Which Gregory Salvatore is on that calendar, One Wheelie is on that calendar, and many more. And Bubsification is on that calendar, so we will be shouting them out and when they're live and everything. So stay tuned for that. Then we move on to car trivia games, where everyone in the audience plays the car trivia game, and we have some questions for the audience.
I made up a really good question this time.
Right, and the first person who gets it right, we put their channel up on the screen while we put out another question, and the audience tries to answer that question. The rules on this car trivia game are that once you've won during a live event, you quit answering questions and let everybody else have a chance so that they can possibly get there. Are they? You want to switch?
No, those are just as big.
And there's some of yours.
Wow, those are too big.
Okay, all bloopers are included in the live show. There's nothing cut out. So.
Oh.
Anyway, after the car trivia and stuff, then we go into the segment of the show where we do the car community news, the YouTube car community news, and that's when we ask you guys what y'all put up on your channel last week and what you're going to be putting up on your channel next week, so that everybody can get the news of what's going on everybody else's channel in the hashtag Insanefriends world. Now, as promised, we're going to shout out some of the local events on the calendar here.
Oh, which is this time of year. Again?
It's not yet car show season again, so there's not a lot to shout out. If you want your event shouted out on the show, please send me a message either in the chat or on our Facebook, Victor Sane Facebook, or the Saneauto Facebook, or the email that is in the description of this video and every video. But you're best off sending me a message on every one of those, because I get lots of messages on lots of platforms. So sometimes you've got to asked me to shout out your event 2 or 3 times before I finally get it on the calendar and start shouting it out. Number 1, February, 8 a.m. on Sunday, Caffeine and Octane at Perimeter Mall in Atlanta. It's 8 a.m. Sunday, the 3rd of February, Perimeter Mall in Atlanta, Georgia, Caffeine and Octane. The next World of Wheels event is in Birmingham, Alabama, and that is the 8th, 9th, and 10th in Birmingham, Alabama. 8th, 9th, and 10th of February, that is. And if you already missed the Chattanooga World of Wheels, don't fret. We have lots of videos coming on the Chattanooga World of Wheels event. We've already got 3 videos up. One's concentrating on the Mustangs, and another one on the Corvettes. Another one's just general, going around showing you what's going on. There will be at least 10 more videos on the World of Wheels in Chattanooga. We got lots and lots of footage, so don't worry if you missed it.
Well,
Bubs
we'll
was there.
miss you, Camaro time.
Camaro time.
Yes.
Oh, he's not going to be able to stay tonight?
No.
We will miss you to Camaro time. I'm glad you came in and stopped by.
Hope you gave us a thumbs up.
Yeah, everybody hit the thumbs up, and if you can, please tweet out the stream so we get more people in here and we can facilitate some support between people in the chat. Now in April, on the 27th, there's Bugapalooza at 8 a.m. at Camp Jordan in Eastridge, Tennessee. That is an all-weekend event, so it's the 27th and the 28th of April. No, it's in April.
Oh.
It's in April.
Yeah, that's a long way off.
In May?
Stop with the stuff with the long way off. You know these people can't remember tomorrow.
We go to shouting out the hashtag Insane Friends. I can't remember tomorrow. I'm one of these people. I am these people.
Well, then you should stop that.
Yep, you're absolutely right. I did stop that. I gotta have the queen of the car scene to ring me in every once in a while. Calendar. Yeah, the Insane Friends live calendar. Like everyone in the Insane Friends live network should be doing, should be shouting each other out to facilitate more and more people in the show up for the live streams of all the hashtag Insane Friends. So we got hashtag Insane Growth. It starts Sunday right here with Sane Sunday live at 7:30, and then the awesome torch passes to Gregory Salvatore at 9 p.m. on Sundays. Monday is One Wheel E at 9 p.m. followed by Tuesday Bubs of Vacation at 9 p.m. Then Wednesday we're right back here on Saneauto, the original hashtag Insane Friends show, 7:30 p.m. Last week you may have noticed our guest, Muscle Car Appraisal, Jim from Muscle Car Appraisal. You get to see lots of cool car channels show up on the hashtag Insane Friends. Lots of them are in the chat right now. Dorito and Lucha Cabre on Thursday nights at 9:30. I stand corrected. Followed by Easy 2 Tips and Tricks, etc., etc., 10:30 to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He is broadcasting out of California, so his time is different. Friday, Horseaholics Anonymous at 8:30, followed by Twisted R Racing at 9 p.m. And Saturday is Choppers Rule 1 at 6:30 p.m., followed by Fab Automotive Detailing at 9 p.m. Lots of great car channels.
The only good thing about snow is my office will close. And that might not be a good thing because I could be selling insurance and then they're going to tell me to go home.
Exactly.
So that's not good.
She likes to sell lots of insurances. 5 to 12 inches.
That's
And
awful.
the snowmobile engine is off of the snowmobile and on a go-kart, so we'll have to see what the go-kart can do in the snow. We've done the calendar.
It used to be a snowmobile.
We've done the calendar of car events. We've done the calendar of live streams with mostly car shows.
Matt,
Next, we have
MPG.
questions for the audience.
Awesome.
Yep. And Johnny Pro is here. Good to see you, Johnny Pro. And
We
Matt
haven't
MPG.
seen you in forever. How you doing?
One Willie says, might have to swap it back. Yeah. Put it back on there for a day. We usually have snow for a day, maybe 3 at the outside.
Ooh, 3 days is a hot chocolate and snow with my sweetie.
Now, the first question is, what was
The first question is, guess which one of these questions I made up?
Yeah, bonus material. Guess which question? When you hear the questions you made up. Okay, the majority of vehicles in our latest video, or what vehicle our latest video focused on. What type of vehicle was our latest video focusing on, or what was the majority of vehicles in that video? Sometimes it's repair videos, sometimes it's car show videos. So Gregory Salvatore says everyone will be on my live stream tonight after Victor and Carol are done. Make sure you're following him. Yes. Most people do move from here to the next show, which is Gregory Salvatore's. And that's part of my hopes for the hashtag Insanefriends live stream, is that people will move along from one stream to the next as a group of hashtag Insanefriends and hit all the live streams and be able to hang out together and support each other and support all the channels that are on the hashtag Insanefriends. There are only a couple of rules. There were actually like 3 rules of being on the, if you're interested in being on the hashtag Insanefriends live calendar. And that is that you pick a time slot and stick to it consistently every week that does not conflict with someone else's time slot. Because like it says here, cooperation is much more profitable than competition. We don't want to be competing with each other. Living into somebody else's time slot is competition. It's not cooperation. If you don't know the difference between, then look up the 2 words in a dictionary. That's all I'm going to say about that. The other rule of this is that you need to do what I did and shout out all the other people on the hashtag Insanefriends live stream. And what was the other one? Oh, 2 slots per channel on the calendar only. If you're living every day of the week, you don't need to be on a live calendar with a group like that, because you're going to get all of everything, and we don't want somebody taking away from everybody. We want to share and grow a whole community, not just grow ourselves. So if that's something you're into, if that kind of cooperation is something you're into, where you're wanting to grow a whole group, not just your own channel, then by all means contact me and we'll see about getting. Yeah, that calendar's getting pretty full, Johnny Pro. But I tell you what, there is still hope for anybody that wants to be on the calendar, and that is that not everybody completely and totally follows the rules. And so eventually when the calendar does get full, if you want a slot and you're willing to follow the rules better than anybody else, there's a few people on the calendar that just strictly follow the rules perfectly, and their slot is absolutely safe. But I tell you, the ones that don't are not so safe. So if anybody wants to be on there, get into a slot before they all fill up, and then after that, start looking for a slot where the people aren't following the rules, and then let me know, and we'll see about cleaning it all up.
Anyway, enough of that.
Because I'm all
Back
about people
to the
who
questions.
care about the group. Yes, the questions. The majority of the vehicles in our latest video. Who wants to try and guess that and get their channel up on the screen?
Now,
or
if Camaro Time was here, he would have known it.
Yeah, right off the bat. One Willie says, smash the like button. I like that.
People.
Thank you, One Willie.
There's only 9 people liking and 11 people watching us. There's something wrong with the math.
Now, if you hadn't been here for a while and you're wondering who One Willie is, that was formerly E-Tard Adventures.
Nissan.
Ding, 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 ding. Good job, Horse's Shop. It was focusing on Nissan transmissions, and we were going over why the problems with the pump.
Nissan transmission.
Gregory Salvatore said that first. He got it first, didn't he? Okay, well, sorry, Horse's Shop. Gregory beat you to it. The Horse's Shop was still first in chat, so you've got to give him kudos for that. Let's go to get Gregory Salvatore up here.
Sorry, Greg, I didn't see it until I saw the Horse's Shop. Sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. We didn't pull nobody up yet. We're about to, and we got the right one up there.
Now explain the video to the listeners who didn't see it yet.
Okay, those of you that haven't seen it yet, it was on the Nissan RE4 FO2A transmission, which comes in Stanzas and Maximas and some other Nissans. And this is front-wheel drive unit. And it does go over the weak points in the transmission. So if you're building the transmission, the biggest cheat code is that it's not much different from building some of the more prevalent units like the 4L60Es and that kind of stuff, the 440 T4s, the 4T60Es, all those kind of units, except for the weak points are totally different. And most of those weak points can be solved with a kit. What we old school guys call a Gil Younger kit. It's got a different brand name, but Gil Younger is the guy who started that company. And back in my day, that's who was on the box. And that's who everybody knew. We all knew him from when he was younger. Very sharp guy. He finds all these weak points. He comes up with solutions for them, and he puts them all in a neat package with some instructions so you can get through them very quickly. And he covers everything except for one thing in the pump that you can't really put a fix in the kit for. And that one thing is what I'm covering besides the kit in the video and showing everybody. And of course, some differences in some of the parts for when you got to either buy the part or have these parts fixed. You need to know some of these differences.
Okay, that's enough. Too technical.
Yeah, I'm getting too niche within the niche, aren't I?
Yeah.
Let's see. There we go. Gregory Salvatore's page.
Hi,
now,
Greg. How you doing?
There's Felicia Ann with him on the banner art. Now let's see what videos he had up here. His latest videos were the politically incorrect Gillette ad, video talking about the Shelby GT500. Now, who doesn't want to watch that?
Oh, I don't. Why would I want to watch something like that?
And before that was the interview with Felicia Ann, her first solo video. And then before that was the live, which a lot of y'all have already were there.
Yeah.
So you already know what that's all about.
I was there, but I didn't have my channel there.
While everybody is checking his channel out, seeing what's up. 7:50 now. We're going to leave that up for at least 2 minutes, even if somebody gets the question right before then. Question number 2 is Carol's question.
They were supposed to.
Oh, they were supposed to guess which question was.
My question.
I'm sorry, I give it away.
That was another one of our questions.
I messed it up. Okay.
All right. How many
all bloopers included
did it came as factory equipment in a 1965 Ford Mustang?
Soda City Works. Hey, welcome to the live. I missed that. It's gone away already. Flair McDougie. Flair McDougie is buying his first car, or she. I don't know if it's he or she. It's a little teeny icon. Flair McDougie is buying the first car in 3 days.
Wow.
So, if y'all want to give some advice in the chat on a first car.
Should be dependable.
Yeah. Yeah, it should be very dependable and very practical. We all have some really cool hot rod cars, but most of us have multiple vehicles, and so we can handle having Mustangs and Mopars. Yeah, her question is, in 1965, how many seatbelts were in the 1965 Mustang?
Lap belts.
So y'all keep guessing. Number of factory seatbelts in the 65 Mustang.
Z Outlaw SS said 0.
There's the first
first
correct answer. Yes,
yay!
You had to pay extra. It was optional. You had to pay extra if you wanted seatbelts in the 65 Mustang. It did not come with seatbelts. It was an upgrade. Ford, as a lot of other car manufacturers at the time, were really worried if they put seatbelt standard in their vehicles at the time that people would think that they were unsafe.
Yep.
And by putting seatbelts in cars, they were signaling that the car was unsafe. And so they didn't want to do that. So we will screen share. And as you can see while looking right there, there are several aftermarket upgrades for the seat belts available for restorers. If people are restoring the vehicles and they want to put seat belts in there,
they did not come as factory equipment.
Factory, they did not come unless you paid extra for optional seat belts.
And then I imagine you.
Now there were some special vehicles like some Shelbys and stuff like that that had seat belts in them, but the regular 65 Mustang standard equipment, nothing optional, was 0. Z Outlaw.
SS.
Yep.
Yay! Whoa.
He's got that wig on.
That be?
That's him with his
That
wig.
looks like Steven Tyler.
Well, there you go, Z Outlaw SS. You got called Steven Tyler. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to copy, or you'll want to share the replay of this video everywhere, so everywhere can see, everybody that can see that you were renamed Steven Tyler on the hashtag Insane Friends show. Now, his last video was Adam's ceramic spray giveaway. So he's talking about his giveaway. Yep.
Yeah, I was hearing about that. That stuff sounds awesome.
So another
I want some
tip
of that
too, while we're on the subject, is anytime y'all have a giveaway, go to the Saneauto Facebook page and put a link to your video telling about your giveaway, and either say something in that post or make another post on top of that, in addition to that, on the Saneauto Facebook page about the fact that you're having a giveaway on your channel, and get yourself some traffic. We don't have any rules about not promoting. We have some rules on the hashtag Insane Friends live calendar about cooperating and not competing and stuff like that. But we don't have any rules about not. We actually built that page so to help you guys get more traffic, and of course to help ourselves too. But to cooperate with all the hashtag Insane Friends and to grow together as a community. So utilize the page. We're working hard to get traffic to that page, and before we had the great YouTube purge. That's bad, Camry. Correction. It needs some paint addition before it has some paint correction. It's a NASCAR Camry. It's got some scars. There's a good practical car for you if you're looking for your first car. Get you a Camry.
Yeah.
Start with a beater Camry. Start with a beater Camry. No, they cannot have our Camry.
No, Cammy's nice.
Yeah. Plus, we need to put.
She always takes us where we need to go. She never fails. She even went to Germany and back.
Yeah, and survived. That car's got over 300,000 miles on it so far, and we'll probably want to put 500,000 miles on it before it goes anywhere. Burning Rubber Garage, great for supporting. We really appreciate you supporting other hashtag Insane Friends. But oh man, just don't use the S word, because there's a Google algorithm and a YouTube algorithm that looks for any word that's like subscribe, any of those kind of things, and
it dings you.
Yeah, and after a few times, it'll start taking subscribers away from your channel.
Yeah, that's not cool.
What it is there's a big difference as far as YouTube's concerned, and we're learning this too. There's a big difference between sub for sub and community building. And YouTube wants community building, which is what we're trying to do.
Soda City Works posted
what YouTube everything that YouTube considers
enterprise page.
Very good.
Awesome.
And we're trying to avoid doing anything that YouTube would consider sub for sub. And YouTube does have a point on that. Sub for sub is mostly people that just trade subs, but they don't actually watch each other's content and stuff. We encourage community building where you go to the other person's channel, not only subscribe to them, but also watch the full video, comment on their video, that you're a new friend or a new hashtag Insane Friend if you want, and hit the like button and support them in every way that you can think of that you would want them to support you. And by that, way just pay it forward. And we call this support because you're actually supporting and helping build a community, and you're not just subbing. You're not a sub for subber when you do this. You are a community supporter, and you're helping build a community. And that way you're safe from any negative consequences that YouTube would try to levy upon you. And because you're doing what YouTube wants you to do, build communities, and you're not doing sub for sub. And so there's some other words you want to look out for and not use to protect yourself and protect your channel. That would be words like back or return or any of that kind of stuff. And hey, Fab Automotive Detailing is here. He's on our hashtag Insanefriends calendar, and he's live on Saturday nights at 9 p.m. So yeah, everybody.
Camry is original, dents and all.
Everybody, please support each other, and we really appreciate supporting each other. We love seeing you support each other. Just be careful and don't do anything that'll get you in trouble. Use any words that'll get you in trouble with YouTube or Google. Google owns YouTube, so. Now, another video that Z Outlaw's got on here. Adam polishes ceramic spray, BMW wrecked. Paint correction with Adam's polishes, ceramic spray. That's one of the things I want to experiment with in the spring. When we get past all our property taxes and everything on the commercial property we have in Chattanooga, and some of the repairs we need to do to the building up there, some more moving of the $600,000 worth of parts inventory, all that kind of stuff, we should be caught up at least a little bit on some of these things. And I'm making a big push on our eBay right now to get the income up higher. That will be on other videos on our other channel, Sane Enterprises, where we do nothing. We talk about nothing but sales and management and making money online and all that kind of stuff. And I reveal a lot of the things that I do to make money, and so that y'all can learn how to do it too. But this channel is all automotive. So, okay, what is the third question we were going to ask the audience? The third, in 1964, this car was considered the first muscle car, not pony car. We'll get to that question next. The first muscle car in 1964. This car was considered the first muscle car. Can anybody guess that one?
No. Horses Shop said Mustang. Ah, wow.
Who's our winner? Queen of the car scene. Soda City Works.
Awesome. A GTO.
Wow. Soda City Works. First time he comes to the live, and he was a winner. Ding, 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 ding. Winner.
Awesome.
Win your channel up on the page share. Soda City Works. Now, you can see here on videos of Soda City Works, making the clear tail light lenses. Now, if you haven't seen that video, you need to see that video. There's a surprise there for you when you watch the video. You have to watch to the end. It kind of, well, let's just say it's a surprise ending. A surprise ending. And we have all been there. You'll be able to identify with what happens. We have all been there. Before that video was progress on the budget Montero Sport build. So he's letting us know how far he's gotten along with the Montero Sport. And then the video before that, Well, when you see these latest videos, you've pretty much already seen that, but it is the reveal of his new intro, which I personally think is awesome. It's an awesome intro. I like it. I had some footage similar to that I planned on putting with our intro, and eventually I will, but I just hadn't got around to it yet. So I am a little biased because I plan on putting some of that stuff in my intro as well. Now, City Works, his brother was a big GTO nut. So yeah, you kind of had a head start on the answer to that question, didn't you? Oh, he says he's willing to do some intros for others if they need help on the intro. Well, that's good to know. That's good to know. We have somebody in the community that's willing to do intros for people. So if y'all need an intro done, there you go. Check with Soda City Works. He's at 24 now, and he's active in the hashtag Insanefriends community now. And we want to welcome him to the hashtag Insanefriends community. So go visit and support as many people as you possibly can in this chat. They will support you back without having to use any of those dangerous words like back or return or anything like that. And all the hashtag Insanefriends here will help you with your channel. He's at 24 supporters now, as you can see on the screen. I'd like to see that increase quite a bit before our next show. And which our next show will be Wednesday night, and then of course we'll have our Sane Sunday live again next Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, not this Wednesday, but maybe next Wednesday, we will have another special guest, and they are having a big event this year. Let's see, get the date. I think I got them on the calendar here already, but it's kind of a ways off for their event. It is May the 25th at 8 a.m. till 1 p.m. Car show at Chat State parking lot by Streetcar Life. It is their first annual, and they are very active in the local car community and very well known in the local car community. We have done a video for them before, and we will be a major sponsor at their event, so you'll see the Saneauto logo and stuff all over the place for this event. And we'll be shouting them out on other Sundays as well. What's the next question for our audience? Oh, you can ask that one.
What was the first pony car?
And for bonus points, what was the second pony car?
Now, if you recognize anybody, Little Dumpling, hi!
Wow, Little Dumpling, hey! Great to see you. Welcome to the chat.
Horses Shop said Mustang.
Ta-da!
Yay!
Hey, we get to put Horses Shop up there. And for extra credit, he's got it right, Camaro.
Yes, and that was the second one. So does he get 4 minutes?
I think everybody's gotten at least 4 minutes tonight, because we've been having fun talking to everybody tonight. Everybody stayed up on the screen for way more than 2 minutes.
We see shade tree.
Now, if you think Horse's Shop sounds familiar, but you don't recognize their name, it was formerly Horseaholics Anonymous. And as we all learn and grow with our channels and get better, you know, so sometimes people, for various reasons, for the, you know, to help grow their channels and stuff, will do some things like changing the name of their channel to something shorter and easier to remember, or more descriptive of what they do on their channel. And since he does a lot of things in the shop, he changed it to Horse's Shop, which is also easier to remember and shorter. You'll notice that ATRA Adventures shortened his name up a little bit to One Wheelie, and he does a lot of wheelies on his channel. So
yeah, and burnouts, but one burnout doesn't really sound as good as one wheelie.
Oh, the Wood Bowl project is done.
Yay!
Look at there, the video is up. Yeah, there we go.
I got a stuffed nose again. Excuse me, I will be
No.
right back.
Okay, babe.
I think I'm allergic to you. It's okay, I'll take a pill.
Right. So there are a lot of the hashtag Insane Friends from the live calendar here in the chat tonight. And just so you know, right after we're done with our live stream, which we're here every Sunday at 7:30 p.m., we're followed by Gregory Salvatore at 9 p.m. Then Monday, One Wheelie has his live at 9 p.m. Tuesday, Bubsification has his live at 9 p.m. And we're right back here with the original hashtag Insane Friends show on Wednesday night at 7:30. Thursday is Dorito and Lucha Cabra at 9:30, followed by Easy 2 Tips and Tricks, etc., from 10:30 to 12. These are all Eastern Standard Time, p.m. Friday is Horse's Shop from 8:30 to 9, followed by Twisted R Racing at 9 p.m.
Do you need one of these, Thomas?
No, I'm good, thank you. Saturday is Chopper's Rule 1, broadcasting out of Australia at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, U.S. time. It is sometimes Sunday, at that exact same time. It is sometimes Sunday morning in Australia, where he's broadcasting from. Followed by Fab Automotive Detailing at 9 p.m.
Excuse me. Thompson.
Oozaloo's Garage is here.
Becomes fuzzy in your mouth.
Oozaloo's Garage has cameras on the car scene in Detroit, Michigan. Camaro Time, who was here earlier, has cameras on the car scene in North Carolina. Z Outlaw SS has cameras in Atlanta and up Highway 85 close to Lake Lanier. I know he works up there, and then sometimes he's up here in the mountains near us. Yeah, that's Squeezy.
Oh, okay. Squeezy, squeezy, squeezy.
And the next question is,
Squeezy, squeezy. Squishy, squishy.
what was the color of the first Camaro? Oh, too bad Camaro Time's not here.
Yeah.
And for bonus, well, the color of the first Camaro is just too easy. So you got to get this other part right too. What was going to be the name? Before they named it Camaro, GM, Chevrolet, however you want to word it, had a name picked out for this car. And it wasn't Camaro. What was that name? What was the Camaro going to be named?
I didn't know
What
that.
was the first color of the Camaro And what was the Camaro going to be named before they named it Camaro? Oh, Z Outlaw. It wasn't gold. It wasn't gold. Think a little more mainstream. Little more mainstream. Wasn't gold.
Did it begin with the B?
Yeah. It'd be that does kind of give it away. But
Just color.
yeah, if you've already won, thank you, Soda City Works. If you've already won, give other people a chance. If you've already had your name up on the screen tonight, give other people a chance. And it wasn't blue. It wasn't white.
In matte MPG black.
Very good, black. Now, does anybody know what the name? I'm going to go ahead and give it to Matt MPG for getting it black. Y'all just go for bonus points for the name, because I think probably nobody's even going to get that. Camaro Time
might have.
Pretty sure Camaro Time would have got it, but nobody else is going to know what the first name for the Camaro was before they named it Camaro.
Oh my God!
Yes, there is though. Soda City Works, you are on fire tonight.
Wow!
Did you Google that?
And they just started guessing colors.
Well, you know, that's part of the game. You know, that's completely
Blue,
legitimate.
red, black, white. What color is your car, sweetie cutie? Oh, I don't know. Blue, pink, green. Soda City Works' dad is a Camaro guy.
Oh, there you go. That helps get you the trivia. Now, Matt MPG, as this banner says, get new videos every week.
His dad got him to 3D paint some Panther logos for it.
Oh, that'll burn it into your mind.
Yeah. What
the original name was for the Camaro. Yeah.
The Outlaw knew the answer, but he couldn't think of it.
It's having a brain fart, man. I get those all the time now. I used to be so sharp on so much automotive stuff, and now I trip up on some of the simplest stuff all the time. Dogfish Head was the last video, Matt MPG. And then there's a Troggs Independent Brewery Tour. So I need to check that out. I don't drink, but I do like the looks of the breweries and stuff. They're usually interesting.
Is that a big dog on the car?
No, it's stuffed animals, a bunch of stuffed bears and stuff.
Oh,
it's Cops, Cars, and Coffee Toy Drive.
Oh, awesome.
That'd be an interesting one to watch.
Yeah.
I got through about half of it, and then I got interrupted. I think I sold a part or something. I had to box it up, and I was going to finish watching it later. And there's a video of the first look of the McLaren at SENA. So more good automotive content. McLaren Philadelphia Fall Open House. Now, Matt, since you're in the chat, can you tell people what part of the country you film in most? We already know it's East Coast, but I was thinking that you're somewhere near Gregory Salvatore up there. Yeah, am I right?
MPG says cars, cooking, and cold ones is his tagline for his channel.
Ah, very good. Central Pennsylvania. Okay. Gregory Salvatore was here earlier. I don't know if he's still in here. What part of where are you at, Gregory Salvatore? Because I thought you were near there. York, Lancaster. Okay. He travels for the cars and coffee events. He's in Easton, Pennsylvania. So yeah, that's what I thought. Both of them in Pennsylvania. So both Gregory Salvatore and Matt MPG are in Pennsylvania. Gregory's near Allentown. I cannot hear the name of that Allentown without thinking of that song. Forever brainwashed.
Oh. Okay. Now, last question.
Ah, yes. We get to our last question because we want to have some time to show another channel and then get into community news after that. So our last question is, and this is a Mopar question because we haven't hit on Mopars yet. We need to give Mopar some love. We've been through a lot of Mustangs and Camaros tonight. So Mopar guys, this is for you. What Mopar was banned by NASCAR for being deadly fast? What Mopar was banned by NASCAR for being deadly fast? If you've already won and had your channel up, please give somebody else a chance. Matt MPG is currently in Portland, ME. Okay. And we'll be doing a brew tour up here Friday.
Wow. That sounds awesome.
Are there as many moose up there as people say? I know we're overrun with deer down here. We're constantly,
Horses Shop says the Plymouth Superbird. No.
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 Nope.
No, no, no. Hello?
It's just they have moose crossing signs. You know what our deer crossing signs are around here? If you see a deer crossing in front of you, it's a deer crossing.
Yeah.
You see a flash of gray.
Yeah, they don't have them as organized as they do up north.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't teach them. We should teach them to cross in the crosswalks, but they don't.
Yep. You put up a deer sign.
Crazy deer.
They just ignore it and they just cross anywhere they want.
Yeah, that's rude.
They don't know how to read or nothing.
They're
you even put a picture of a deer crossing on there, they ignore it.
Yep, they don't.
And they just cross somewhere else.
Yeah. They don't care.
Now they do kind of at least have a little bit of predictability in that they will wait around corners.
Yeah.
I've noticed that. They will not so much the straightaways jump out in front of you, but they'll wait around corners and curves.
If they jump out in front of you in a straightaway, that's not sporting.
Like if you're driving down the road and you notice that there's woods and woods and woods and woods, and you see it and you know that up ahead around the curve there's a clearing, then you automatically start to pucker up a little bit because when you come around that curve and that clearing opens up, it's liable to be boing 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 right in front of you.
Yep.
Brown.
Nope, not the bird.
I
really,
give you a hint.
Mopar people?
It's a Dodge. I give you a hint. It's a Dodge.
I can't believe you guys. Don't you guys have Google? I thought you had Google.
Yeah, and what is that? How does the Dixie horn go?
Come on, people. Do I have
Besides, Soda City Works is already run anyway. Horse's Shop says Dodge Charger. Yep, but it's a specific kind of Dodge Charger. And Horse's Shop, you've already been on.
So we can't put you up again.
We can't put you up again. So somebody else, Horse's Shop has helped you out a lot. It is a Dodge Charger. What year is it and what kind of Charger? It was a special kind of Charger. Special kind of Dodge Charger. And it was banned for being deadly fast. Yes, it was a Hemi.
Not a Roadrunner.
Not a Roadrunner. People want to know what type of Hemi it was.
Recent Mopar, he says.
No, no. Back in the muscle car era. Long ago, many moons ago.
He said it was a Hemi car, a late 60s.
Yep. It was late 60s Hemi car. Dodge Charger. What kind of Dodge Charger and what year was it? It was after we were born, but still in the 60s.
I was born in the 80s. Thank you very much.
Well, after I was born.
That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
But it was still the 60s.
And my sweetie cutie doesn't mind.
So anybody else want to guess? Somebody that hasn't been on the screen yet. Okay, and when it's 8:29 now, at 8:30, I'm just gonna give the answer away, and we're gonna go back to non-screen share because there may not be a winner on this last one, and we'll want to get back to off of screen share and get the community news.
Mopar guys?
Yeah, there was at least a couple of Mopar guys in here earlier that might have left.
That.
10 watching now. What happened to Johnny Pro and other guys? Breezy Shade Tree Bike Shop. This is Challenger. It was we've established it was a Dodge Charger, but it's a special kind of Dodge Charger.
Okay, it's time to tell them.
Late 60s. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, it's 8:30. I'm gonna have to give it away, and we're gonna get off the screen share and do the community news. This, drum roll please, 69 Dodge Charger Daytona was with the biggest Hemi yet, and it was banned from NASCAR for being deadly fast. People were getting killed. And yes, this was not the only vehicle that got banned from NASCAR because of that, but was one of the first.
Uso Lou says Daytona after you.
Uso Lou has not been on screen share yet either.
But he said it after.
Give him a second while we ask people about what's happening with their channels. And we're going to find out what's happening with Uso Lou's channel. We're about to know what he put up last week. The rest of you guys start sounding off in the chat what you put up last week. What kind of content did you put up on your channel last week? Uso Lou had the petrol box for auto enthusiasts, December 2018. So I'm assuming that was the petrol box he got in December of 2018.
Uso Lou says he missed the question.
You missed the question. The question was, what Mopar was banned by NASCAR for being deadly fast? And the answer was the 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. So before that, he had all new 2020 Jeep Wrangler Gladiator at the Detroit Auto Show. Like I was telling y'all before, Uso Lou Garage has a lot of content on the
and more
car scene.
RPMs.
Woohoo! Hey, glad you made it. He has a lot of that content from Detroit, Michigan, on the car scene up there.
My left
Maritime was here earlier. It's got a lot from North Carolina.
That's going to be good for my makeup, isn't it?
Yeah. We're at that point in the show where everybody sounds off what type of content did you put up on your channel last week. It's time for the community news. So what's going on with your channel? Even if I had your screen up earlier and went ahead and showed people some of your videos from last week, go ahead and sound off now, because we want to fill the chat with what kind of videos y'all put up last week on your channels. Let everybody know what they can expect if they go to your channel right now.
Those are nice headlights. I like that. Maybe.
Please let us know in the comments. It's like Uso Lou Garage also has a video on the new Shelby GT500. Are we the only channel that didn't put up a video about the new GT500?
I guess so.
We did put up a video about a lot of Mustangs at the World of Wheels. Well, there weren't as many Mustangs at the World of Wheels this year as there were last year.
Yes, we saw that. Horses Shop put up his final video on the Bull project.
Yeah, but I told him to sound off anyway, even though we saw it.
Car shows from Detroit and waxing the Charger. Awesome.
Yeah, he did add a Mopar close to the end of the year last year to his collection.
From last year. Great. Got lazy, did a game video. Sounds cool.
Breezy Shade Tree Bike Shop didn't get any videos up last week. You gotta get in there and get some up there.
Oh, Matt MPG said he didn't get a Shelby GT500 video.
Yeah, we didn't either.
Yeah.
The closest we got was Mustangs from the World of Wheels, and some of the coverage of my Mustang at World of Wheels attacked on the end of it.
Well,
as I've heard from a lot of people that we haven't put much content of our vehicles on there. We try to give a lot of attention to other people and other people's vehicles. kind of a win-win because they don't have YouTube channels and stuff, and y'all get to see a variety of vehicles all the time.
Yeah, I mean,
and
just
we don't
think
have to
about it. If you were just seeing the 72 Mustang and the Jaguar and the Corvette, that would be kind of boring.
After a while,
yeah,
we'd have to start showing you the
Camry,
the parts hauling van and the
Camry.
Crown Vic and the Camry, yeah, and the Camry and some of the old minivans and the Saturn and some of the other vehicles and the motorcycles and stuff just to keep you from getting bored.
Yeah, we have to show you stuff that don't run.
Yeah, we'd have to show you some of that too. Then when we got then when y'all got bored with that, we'd have to start showing you around at some of the, like the 383 stroker motor sitting over there that I'm trying like hell not to buy anything to put it in. and the other 350 Oldsmobile engine with the performance cam in it and stuff. It's factory 4-barrel that I haven't put in anything yet, and a couple other engines I've got set aside. We're walking through the part shelves.
Yeah, and that would have, and then you would have to see how adorably cute I am. It would be a boring channel. See, it is time for us to get off of this thing. That video is over.
Okay, we're coming off a screen sharing, so you can see the cute queen of the car scene, the lovely, fabulous queen of the insurance scene.
Yay! I got an ear over here, and I got one over there. Let's see if we got this hair.
Okay, Horses Shop may do a channel raid live stream this Friday. And as I said before, when I was shouting out the Insanefriends live calendar, Horses Shop goes on at 8:30 Friday. And followed by Twisted R Racing at 9
this
p.m.
This song is driving me crazy.
We are here every Sunday and Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We don't live every day because we like to give other people a chance, and we prefer doing the hashtag Insanefriends cooperative live stream calendar. So
Matt MPG is getting off because he's getting ready for Greg's chat.
Very good, because we're about to wrap it
Gregory.
up so we can make room for Greg's chat. We just want to know before we leave what's going on with your channel so we can shout it out for you. This is the part of the chat where you tell everybody what videos you've got coming up next week. And Horses Shop has already started with, he's telling us that what's going to be on his live this upcoming week. And Soda City Works, he gets off of work at 7 p.m. and he's home around 8. So we are still live at 8. So you're welcome to come in and say hello. We'd love to have you in the chat. And Horses Shop's already got a channel in mind to raid first. So be looking for that Friday. You never know who he's going to visit. Thank you for being here, Soda Works. Thank you, everyone else here, for being here. If you haven't checked out Soda City Works' channel yet, please do. And I'm sure he will. Now, Soda City Works, you'll reciprocate and support anybody that comes to your channel, won't you? Burning Rubber Garage, thank you for being here. It's great seeing you here. Same thing with Burning Rubber Garage. Everybody, please connect with him too. And everybody support each other's channel, reviewing, playing, and more. Hey, better late than never. You were still here. Thank you for being here. If you got any questions about your computer, check out his channel. Dennis at Reviewing, Playing, and More.
Incredible.
Sharp on that stuff. You can even see a video where he shows you building a computer from scratch. But there's a lot of upgrades and how to put them in. He's got convenient affiliate links in his description for the products that he's installing on the computer. So you can just click on it and go right over there to Amazon and get it and put it in your computer. Just like we do with the automotive stuff. When I'm doing the automotive repairs and stuff, I put the affiliate links in the description. So whatever I'm using to affect the repairs, the tools, the parts, then if you're interested in doing what's on the video, you can just click on that, get the parts and tools you need. But as I say in my repair videos, I do not recommend that you do anything that I do in my videos. Don't even do anything I talk about in my videos. You will end up like me, burnt, bruised, or bleeding. But if you don't mind being burnt, bruised, or bleeding, you don't mind taking chances, and you're going to do it all at your own risk, then be my guest. I do it. I don't think I've seen anything awful on your channel in the last 2 weeks, reviewing, playing, and more. Maybe you're being a little hard on yourself.
We are always our worst critic.
Oh gosh, yeah. I've been feeling that way about my intros lately, especially on my Sane Enterprises page. I've been getting a little bit better at the editing with the DaVinci software because I switched to the DaVinci software. And I was watching Camaro Times how-to videos on how to use the DaVinci software. So my editing got worse for a while when I switched from the...
Oh, he meant his internet.
Oh, his internet got worse. Okay. Good, all right. Sorry, I misinterpreted that. Well, I'm glad I said it. I didn't see anything wrong with your videos because I didn't. So, internet it is. Well, I had a dip in my editing because I was switching from Windows Movie Maker, which is an older program, and it's limited. There's only so many things you can do with it. But I knew how to do all those things because I've been using that program for quite a while. The DaVinci will do a lot more than Windows Movie Maker, but I couldn't do a lot in DaVinci because I didn't know the program that well. And now that I've been using it for a while, I'm getting back to the point where I was with Windows Movie Maker, and now I can start actually doing better videos than I ever could with Windows Movie Maker if I just continue to learn the software, continue to watch the how-to videos and improve. Then I'll be able to start finally making progress and doing better editing on my videos. And now that I've gotten to that point, I can see what's wrong with the intros that I made with Windows Movie Maker, the limitations that I had with that, because I'm doing some things with DaVinci that I couldn't do with Windows Movie Maker. And I made those intros with Windows Movie Maker. So now I look at those intros when I put them on the front of my videos that I just edited with DaVinci, and I look at them and I say, no, those aren't right. They need, so I'm going to have to redo all my intros with the DaVinci and get them right.
Well, sweetie, it is time for us to get out of here and let Gregory's fans go to Gregory's.
Yes, that's right. We need to get off of here and make room for the next hashtag Insane Friend on the live calendar. That is Gregory Salvatore at 9 p.m.
So go get your popcorn, do your business, come back, sit down, and watch Greg.
Yep. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We will be dropping in on Greg's stream for a while, but we usually take it easy after this and have our movie and popcorn and stuff because we got to get up early and start the insurance thing again in the morning. She does the insurance, and I've already got 3 parts sitting over there waiting for me to box up. I should have done the mystery parts today because I haven't boxed them up yet. But
yeah,
people were having trouble
they
guessing the parts. Yeah, and I don't want it to be hard for you guys. I want it to be fun.
And I always guess that the big round things are elephant diaphragms, but they're not.
She's just as cute as can be, ain't she? So what was that?
You never know what comes out of here.
Smokey and the Bandit. The 2, was it Smokey and the Bandit 2 that had the big elephant?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was her diaphragm. But she was pregnant, so, you know, I thought maybe she lost it.
The Bandit car and Snowman's truck were World of Wheels this year, and they will be in an upcoming video of this year's World of Wheels on our channel very soon. I've already got 3 World of Wheels videos edited and up. We're going to have 9 or 10 more. Yes, it is.
Broadcast button, because they don't have time to get popcorn now.
Great to see you guys. Thank you for being here.
Get off the couch and stay clean.
Get off the couch and get dirty.
No, clean. You can get off the couch and stay clean.
Go check out Carol Sane's channel and the Sane Enterprises channel.
Bye. Bye.